Hello and welcome to the WB Mason Coaches Report on GoHofstra.com. I'm Jim Sheehan, joined again by the head wrestling coach of the Hofstra Pride, Dennis Papadatos. Coach, how are you today?
Doing good. A lot of craziness going on this week. Always gets that part of the year.
Yes, there is craziness. We're less than 4 weeks away from the EIWA Championships. The Pride, 2 matches this week, one last weekend against EIWA foe Drexel. Let's start with them. A tough match.
Yeah. We lost situations that, I felt like we out-wrestled them in two weights. I didn't feel like we out-wrestled them in 2 weights, and we, lost them 25 and 65. I thought weights that we should have won, that we could have won, that we should have won. Combination of I didn't agree with some of the calls with the official, and it's combinations of us making a mental mistake. Didn't really help much, and then Nays Haddad pretty much lost like 1 scramble. We won that other scramble. He wins that match. Now, I know it sounds crazy and it sounds so far-fetched, but those 3 matches were easily winnable. 2 of them I thought we should have won and won. Nays wins 1 scramble. So out of the whole thing, a total of 7 seconds brings the duel meet down to 1 point. Like we win those 3 matches. Now it's 1 point. Now when you're in a match, maybe we don't get majored at 184. You know what I mean? Because now you're in a chance of winning. And look, I'm still talking about getting tech to 33, getting pinned at 41. Didn't change. But like, we should have won 25. We should have won 65, and we could have won 97. But we lost that scramble legitimately. There was no situations there. And now that's why every little second of every little match is so important. Instead of losing by 19, you're now in those 7 seconds total puts you in. Wow, you win the duel. Like, it's so crazy how those little seconds can affect things such a big proportion.
Yeah, the Dragons now, before we give records, pins by Sage Heller and Michael Hughes again. Good performances by them as usual. And Sage is settling back in at 174 now.
Yeah, he's doing better. He looks good. He's confident. So, we still stand by our reasoning that we moved him down, but you get more information as things go on, and it's better that he's moving back up. So we're happy that he's settling back in.
And are you settling now at your lineup for?
Yeah, that's pretty much lineup. 84 is the only one that's we don't know. Now with Damiana out for a little bit, and we have Oxley, and I don't know what we're gonna do with Oliveri yet. So, but I would say the other 9 weights are done.
Okay, and the Pride now 8-8 on the season, 2-3 in the EIWA. Drexel 10-3 and 4-3 with 2 wins last week over us and Ryder. This week, speaking of Ryder, the 23rd ranked Bronx play host to the Hofstra Pride Wednesday night, tomorrow night. Should be a good match. Tell us about the Bronx.
They're really good. They lost to Drexel, which I didn't think they were going to lose to Drexel. They're not happy right now. They lost 2, like you said, I think they have 3 losses or 3 or 4. Their other 2 losses are to Missouri and Iowa, who are top 5 teams. And then they lose 2 matches in a row. They were ranked 15th before they lost those 2 matches in a row. They dropped to 23rd. They're a very good team. They don't have any holes. We have a long rivalry, going with them. I think the rivalry is losing some steam because, they're not in our conference anymore. There's before. We were the best 2 teams in the conference, and now some of that lost a little bit, was lackluster. But they're a very good team, and we got to be ready to go. And like I said, they're coming off 2 losses at their home, and by no means do they want to make it 3. And it's up to us to do that for them.
And a couple of good matchups. 165. Chad Walsh is 19-1.
Yes.
Good challenge for Ricky Stan.
I would say, a good challenge.
Good challenge.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. They have a bunch of guys. They're good. They're good at like every weight. Like stand out though. They've been in the coaching rank at like 25, 33, 41, 49. They're not. 57 has been an All-American. 65 has been a 2-time All-American. 74 is pretty good. 84 is a national qualifier in the coaching rank. 97 heavyweights qualified. Mike actually, if it's the starting heavyweight, because they kind of used 2 guys. Mike beat that kid at the national tournament 2 years ago. The kid's pretty good. So as you can tell, they don't have any holes. They're very, very good. They're probably as good as they've ever been.
All right, and that's our last road match and the last non-conference match, and then we return home on Sunday for an EIWA match against the Pioneers of Sacred Heart. Senior Day, and that's the a special day for everybody involved.
Yeah, for sure. Especially, obviously Mike and we're honoring Mike Hughes, Connor Mooley, and Bobby Fair. So it'll be nice for everybody, and home match. The Nassau County tournament's going on the same weekend at Hofstra. We'll be in the small gym, they'll be in the big gym, and we kind of planned it to be in between rounds so fans can come to both. And it be a good day honoring the guys, important EIWA match as we get ready to host the EIWA tournament.
And yes, the concession stands will be open for fans to go from MAC Sports Complex to the Physical Education Center. So
hope so. You
plan your lunch around the Hofstra Sacred Heart match.
Yes.
The Pioneers this year, 2-7, 0-2 in the EIWA. Tell us a little bit about them.
They got a new coach. He's trying to rebuild. We're gonna try to do what it's that part of the year. You got to win. You got to win your matches. You got to go after it. So I'm sure they're gonna come ready to compete. But as we've been trying to rebuild, no one's been very nice or taking it easy on me. So it is what it is. Listen. They're very well coached team. Like they're turning a corner. They will continue to turn a corner. They're just part of the process of getting us to where we need to get. At the conference tournament, to the national tournament. So we'll be ready for that challenge. We'll be ready for every challenge. That's what we can do. Prepare, be ready, go out and compete.
With just 2 weeks of activity left, then you have a week off before the EIWA championships. So are you beginning to taper down now?
Yeah, practice is shrinking. We'll really taper down after those last matches, but practice has already shrunk. So now you try to get just intense in and out, and then we'll really taper off real a lot soon to get people as healthy and feeling good as possible. So that's the plan for everyone. But you still got to train and be ready to compete these matches. So it's too early to completely taper off because you can lose shape in a month. So you got to find a way to keep shape but still get guys rested. So you just hard, short. That's pretty much how you go about it this time of year.
Okay, well, good luck this week at Ryder and against the Pioneers of Sacred Heart on Sunday. And we'll talk to you next week.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having us.
And thank you for watching the WB Mason Coaches Report on GoHofstra.com.